Inkscape is an open source vector imaging program that uses lines and curves instead of pixels. This tutorial will show the basics of panning, zooming in and out, the Inkscape tools, and help manipulate photos for your site assessment report. There are many ways to pan or scroll the document canvas. You can use the control and arrow keys. You can also drag the canvas by the middle mouse button. You can use the scroll bars. And you can press Shift and use the wheel of your mouse. The easiest way to zoom in is by pressing the minus and plus keys. You can also use the control right click to zoom in or shift right click to zoom out. The vertical toolbar on the left shows Inkscape's drawing and editing tools. In the top part of the window below the menu there are the command bars with general command buttons and the tool control bar. The status bar at the bottom of the window displays useful hints and messages as you work. Time to create some shapes. Click on the rectangle tool in the toolbar and click and drag, either in the new empty document or anywhere in the white space. With other tools, you also can create ellipses, stars, and spirals. The most frequently used Inkscape tool is the selector. Click the topmost button with the arrow on the toolbar, or the space bar. Now you can select any object on the canvas. You will see 8 arrow-shaped handles appearing around the object. Now you can move the object by dragging it, or you can scale by holding the handles. Now click on the rectangle again, and the handles change. Now you can rotate the object or you can skew the object. While in Selector, you can also use the numeric entry fields in the control bar above the canvas to set the exact coordinates and size of the height and width. If you want to change the color of your drawing tool or create shapes with the color filled in, you need to select the stroke or fill color. Stroke is the color of your line from your drawing tool. Fill is the color in the lines of the shape you create. You can change the color after the line or shape is drawn. If you right-click on the color you want that is in the color bar on the bottom of the drawing, it gives you the option to set fill or set stroke. Just select which one and your stroke or fill will be that color. Now I'm going to load a JPEG of a site into Inkscape and manipulate it for a site assessment. Let's start off by highlighting the house on the property. Select the rectangle button on the toolbox. Then click on the color that you want your rectangle to be. I will choose red to be the stroke color, and since we do not want to fill in our rectangle so we can see the house on the image, right click on the white box with the brown X and then select None for fill. Now I will draw a rectangle close to the house. Now that I have drawn a rectangle to highlight the house, I will click on the selector arrow button and move and rotate the rectangle to where I want it to be. I will now add some text to indicate what the rectangle is highlighting. Then I will draw the line to show the property line of the site. And then I'll add text indicating the line represents the property line. Notice that with Inkscape that I'm able to change the color, size, and location of any object that I have drawn. And then we'll draw another rectangle to show the proposed site for the PV array. This concludes the basic tutorial in Inkscape. There's much more than that to Inkscape, but with these techniques described here, you will already be able to create simple yet useful graphics.